Quote, something tells me the Gronkowski family is not all that thrilled that he was out there last week. Luckily, hey, we have a Patriots insider here. Michael Lombardi, read between the lines. Are you worried Gronk's days in New England are numbered?
As a Jet fan, he loves reading Patriot news. Why don't you have green on today? I don't understand it. I am zero worried about Gronk's ability to return to the Patriots. Look, Gronk's family has always been involved in everything. From the time he's been drafted, it's there. Every injury he's had, they're consulted on everything. He has his own, not his own, but he has a medical staff that reviews them. This situation is unfortunate. They're going to have a difficult time overcoming it, but he's been hurt quite a bit. His contract is something he's wanted to address for a while. However, because of league rules, it took a year before you can renegotiate your contract. You can't keep double, like you do with Fox, you can't keep double dipping your contract. You've got to be able to wait a year before you can get it. So that's where it happened with Gronk. Then he had the hamstring this year. Now he's got the back. Durability plays a factor. He's a hard guy to officiate. He's also a hard guy to do a contract for because he's one of the top players in the league. But what does he play? Tight end? Does he play wide receiver?
He wants wide receiver money.
He wants wide receiver money, but he's a tight end, so it's very difficult. And then as an executive, I want the guy on the field. You're on the field all the time. You want a guy who's durable. You want to be able to say, if I'm paying you top dollar, he's got to be on the field.
In the NFL, tight ends, for whatever reason, don't get drafted high first round. This is a tight end-rich draft. O.J. Howard at Alabama, Jake Butt at Michigan, the kid at Virginia Tech. I just think to myself, would they, because he would fall, those guys would fall to late first round. Would New England draft a tight end? Not for any other reason than availability.
Well, I think New England sees tight ends like the knight in the chessboard. They're very versatile, and they can do so much with them. And I think that they would take a tight end any chance they get, especially one that can impact the passing game and handle the run. The difference with Gronk, why he's so what they've tried to do with Gronk is they've tried to keep him out of the fray. They've tried to keep him away from getting hurt by making him more of a receiver, keeping him out of that tight end, and he still has gotten hurt. You could do so much damage when you have two really good tight ends. If you had three really good tight ends, and I think the Patriots will always want to do that.
Have you ever hurt your back? Have you ever had a back injury?
Yeah, and it's painful.
So you know, but I mean, have you ever had one that had you down for like months or a year?
No.
See, I've had that. Matter of fact, I just had stem cell in my back, and a back injury is no joke. I worry about his health. I mean, will he come back with this? Yes, but how long can he play? The back is not, it makes you depressed. You know, you can't move around, you can't walk.
Can you work out?
You can't work out. You can't do nothing. Sometimes you gotta go, you had people get you out of bed to go to the bathroom. I mean, that's how debilitating a back injury can be. And the thing about Gronkowski, he's a big guy. You know, he's big, he's thick-bodied, you know, he's gonna take a lot of punishment. And as time goes on, all those injuries that he has is gonna build up. And I guarantee you that back is gonna always come back and bother him later in his life.
And it always has. I mean, coming out of the University of Arizona, that's the reason he's a second-round pick. When you look at Gronk, you say, like, why is he a second-round pick? It was his back injury, and there were some concerns. Durability is a concern, and I think the back certainly is.
So hearing that, the back injuries, maybe the meddling family, Gronk and his party cruises.
Family, look,
Mike, do you look to move on from Gronk? Do you trade him and his value?
Look, I think Gronk's a spectacular player. There's durability issues. But, look, the relationship between Gronk and the Patriots, to me, has always been on good ground. I think it'll continue to stay on good ground. The Patriots know they need him, and he likes playing there. And the quarterback likes having him around. I think they have to figure out a solution to keep him healthy. That's what they'll try to do. Getting rid of him isn't actually the solution.